Welcome aboard, Captain Crenshaw. As you know, the James Lawrence Battle Group has been severely damaged during Artemis' sneak attack, but we've still got a lot of fight left in us. We're now officially the spearhead of U.S. reprisal against Artemis Global Security and their employer, Lost Trinidad. The news of the attack on the fleet was immediately reported to the Pentagon and the White House. The President has declared Artemis in violation of the Reykjavik Accords. The PMC has 48 hours to disarm and turn over their executives to U.S. authorities, or face a massive retaliatory attack. About 4 hours ago, the Artemis CEO held a press conference claiming that Lost Trinidad had offered a much better contract than Brazil, and that his corporation was within its rights under the accord to switch sides. He declared that the U.S. has no authority over Artemis business dealings in South America. We'll see about that. David Crenshaw. As of right now, by order of the President of the United States, the H.A.W.X squadron and its former pilots are hereby returned to active duty. We just received authorization from the Pentagon to show the Artemis leaders that we mean business. We're gonna penetrate Lost Trinidad's air defense network in the Caribbean and launch a massive airstrike on their operations center. You and your men are going to lead it.
Artemis' sneak attack has put us in a desperate situation, Crenshaw. The Lawrence is in bad shape. We've lost a lot of good sailors and airmen, but we've still got a mission to perform. Your first objective is to fly inland toward the Artemis HQ, slip through their early warning network, and take out their air defense radars. The Artemis base is covered by a state-of-the-art air defense radar, supplemented by smaller radar units covering potential blind spots. You have to locate and destroy these radar beacons first, then make your way to the base and take out their main radar site. Once their early warning net is down, we can send in a flight of bombers to take out the base.
Shade, this is Citadel. I have you on my scopes at the outer edge of the objective area.
The signal tracker on your HUD will measure how close you are to a radar beacon. If you are moving towards a beacon, the gauge will turn green. The gauge will increase the closer you get to a radar source. When the gauge is full and green, you're on the right bearing. Hold your course at that point until you see the beacon.
The signal is getting weaker. You're moving away from the source. That's it. Hold your course at this point and you should find the beacon. Got the beacon. Engage and destroy. Good hit. That beacon's knocked out. Let's find the next one. That's it. Signal strength is increasing. You're closing in. You've got the right bearing now. Keep an eye out for the beacon. The radar beacon is highlighted on your ERN. Take it out. Beacon destroyed. Move on to the next one. That's a miss. Engage target again. That's the last radar beacon. Clear to engage.
Excellent work, Crenshaw. Now that you're familiar with the signal tracker, I've given a green light to proceed with the raid. The strike package will reach the target zone in 7 minutes. Captain, it's crucial that you locate and destroy the Artemis radar hubs before the strike package reaches the target zone.
fly into a zone. You'll only have a few seconds to get out before you set off an alert that will force us to abort the mission. You'll have to work your way around the radar zones while using the signal tracker to home in on the early warning towers. Also, watch out for enemy SAM launchers sighted on tops of islands near the hubs. Our strike package is en route to the target zone. Call sign is Gargoyle. Gargoyle lead, say your status.
ETA to target 6 minutes. Citadel, we're picking up an extensive radar net covering the objective area. What's the word on that?
Gargoyle lead, be advised. We've got a CM mission working now to resolve the problem. The radar coverage will be clear once you reach the target zone. Enemy ship is breaking up. Target destroyed.
Five minutes to target.
Nice kill, Shade.
ETA 4 minutes to target.
That's a kill.
Crenshaw, the bombers are almost to the target, but the Artemis radar net is still active. You've got to take those radars out now, or Gargoyle won't stand a chance.
Target neutralized. That's the hub. You're clear to engage. Watch out for enemy SAM and AAA. Good separation. Missile impact. Good kill.
Structural alert.
Missile launched. Ground target destroyed. Showing clean. Weapon away. Missed.
Structural
Gun
alert.
range. Missile launched. All good launch, flight lead. On target. That's one hub destroyed. Start your search for the next one. That's a kill.
Structural alert. Structural alert.
Good luck. Fire at will. Good hit on the ground target. Looks like a kill. Direct hit. That hub is out of action. Weapon locked. Direct hit on the radar hub. Target destroyed. Weapon lock. That's the last radar hub. The Artemis early warning net is offline. Your next objective is to suppress Artemis SAM batteries covering Gargoyle's route to the target. Their flight path is outlined on your ERS. Also be advised that the Artemis naval units are operating in the waters along Gargoyle's approach, and their guns could threaten the bombers as well. There is also the possibility of enemy air activity, so watch out for bandits in the area.
This is Gargoyle Lead, entering the combat zone now.
Copy that. Be advised that enemy SAM batteries in AAA are active in the zone. We're suppressing them now.
Tell your pilot to make sure he's thorough. I don't want to get a SAM up my tailpipe. This is Gargoyle Lead. I'm picking up enemy interceptors vectoring on my group.
We see him. Hawks Lead, engage and destroy the bandits. Check your TAC map. The engagement radius for the interceptors are shown as circles on your display. If the bombers wind up in the bandit's engagement circle, you need to either shoot down the bandit fast, or enter the circle yourself and force the bandit to engage you instead.
Warning.
I've got more bandits inbound.
Hawks Lead, that's your cue. Take them
Structural
out.
alert.
The enemy ship is dead in the water. Nice work. Remember, if the bombers end up in the bandit's engagement circle, you need to either take the bandit out quickly or make him engage you by entering the circle yourself. Weapon launch confirmed.
This is Gargoyle Lead. We're about 20% of the way through the air defense zone, en route to the target.
Good separation. AA guns destroyed.
We're being targeted by enemy fighters.
Copy that. Hawks Lead is engaging the bandits now.
We're being targeted by SAM batteries.
You've got enemy interceptors heading your way.
Enemy interceptors are approaching. Request support.
Roger that. Hawks Lead, you're clear to engage the interceptors. You broke the missile lock. Bandit closing at your 6.
Reporting being spiked by enemy fighters.
Understood. Hawks Lead, take out those interceptors. Enemy interceptors are in.
I'm under attack. Get these bandits off me.
Warning.
The missile went for the flares, Flight Lead. Approaching gun range.
Assistance off.
Flight Lead,
Warning.
you've got a bandit on your tail. The missile's lost track.
Warning.
Flight leader, a bandit's got you locked up. Warning, missile!
Missile activated.
This is Gargoyle Lead. I'm being targeted by enemy SAM launchers.
Missile activated.
Target at gun range. You're in a stall. Increase throttle and nose down.
Warning.
Missile warning. Good kill, Shane.
Enemy interceptors are approaching. Request support.
Roger that. Hawks lead, you're clear to engage the interceptor.
60% of the way through this is Gargoyle Lead. I'm being targeted by enemy interceptor. This is Gargoyle Flight. We've taken damage from enemy fire, but we're still good to go. This is Gargoyle Flight. I'm picking up SAM launches.
Warning.
Missile inbound.
This is Gargoyle Lead. Enemy fighters have opened fire on my group.
Star.
Good, Shane. Missile is trashed. You're in a stall. The missile took the bait.
Warning.
I'm under attack. Get these bandits off me.
Star.
The missile's lost track.
We're being targeted by SAM batteries. We're under fire from enemy SAMs. Our planes have taken heavy damage.
Warning.
I'm under attack by enemy fighters. This is Gargoyle Lead. I'm being targeted by enemy interceptors.
Copy that. Hawks lead is moving to engage.
SAM watch. I've got missiles incoming.
Bandit at 12 o'clock.
We're taking fire from enemy interceptors.
Structural alert.
This is Gargoyle Lead. I'm taking heavy damage.
Warning.
We're being targeted by Artemis ships. Taking severe damage. We can't last much longer.
Crenshaw, get in there and cover those bombers. You've got to make sure they get through.
Heads up, Reaper lead. Enemy interceptors are moving to engage you.
Warning.
We're under fire from
Damn it, Captain. Gargoyle Flight has been totally destroyed. Mission was failing. Get back to the carrier ASAP. You've got some explaining to do.
You've got enemy interceptors heading your way. The captain's down.
This is Gargoyle Lead. I'm picking up enemy interceptors vectoring on my group.
We see him. Hawks lead, engage and destroy the bandits. Check your TAC map. The engagement radius for the interceptors are shown as circles on your display. If the bombers wind up in the bandits' engagement circle, you need to either shoot down the bandit fast, or enter the circle yourself and force the bandit to engage you instead.
I've got more bandits inbound.
Hawks lead, that's your cue. Take them out. Remember, if the bombers end up in the bandits' engagement circle, you need to either take the bandit out quickly or make him engage you by entering the circle yourself. Hawks 3, tracking. That's a hit. Look at those fireworks. Enemy interceptors are inbound, closing fast.
This is Gargoyle Lead. We're about 20% of the way through the air defense zone. To the target.
Warning.
Weapon missile approaching. Evade. at gun range. Bandit shot down.
I'm being spiked by SAM fire control radar. Enemy interceptors are approaching. Request support.
Roger that. Hawks lead, you're clear to engage the interceptors. Bandit, 12 o'clock. Man launch, hit your flare.
Structural alert.
40% of the way through the air defense zone. Being spiked by enemy fighters.
Understood. Hawks lead, take out those interceptors.
This is Gargoyle lead. Enemy fighters have opened fire on my group. We're taking fire from enemy SAM batteries.
You've got enemy interceptors heading your way.
This is Gargoyle lead. I'm taking some hits, but I'm still able to continue the mission.
Bandit shot down. Bandit at 12 o'clock. Good kill, Captain.
Missile evaded.
Heads up, flight leader. A bandit's got you locked up. The missile went for the flares.
Warning.
This is Gargoyle lead. My group is being targeted by SAM launchers. Enemy interceptors are approaching. Request support.
Roger that. Hawks lead, you're clear to engage the interceptors.
60% of the way through the zone. This is Gargoyle lead. I'm being targeted by enemy interceptors.
Copy that. Hawks lead is moving to engage. Heads up, Reaper lead. Enemy interceptors are moving to engage you.
Warning.
Looks like you spoofed the missile, Crenshaw. Bandit, 12 o'clock.
Missile evaded.
Approaching gun range.
Warning.
This is Gargoyle lead. I'm being targeted by enemy SAM launchers.
Warning.
Captain, missile behind you. You're taking heavy fire, lead. Get clear. Flight lead, this is control. Check 6. Check.
This is Gargoyle lead. I'm being targeted by enemy interceptors.
Copy that. Hawks lead is moving to engage. You've got enemy interceptors heading your way.
I'm under attack. Get these bandits off me.
Ground target warning. Missile.
Missile evaded.
Flight lead, you've got a bandit on your tail.
Missile evaded.
Gun range. Good shot, Crenshaw. He's going down. Flight lead, this is control. Check 6. Check 6. Broke the missile lock. Showing clean separation. You're taking fire, lead.
90% of the way through the air defense zone. Coming up on the IP now.
Splash 1 bandit.
Warning.
Missile approaching. Break. Enemy missile has gone ballistic. You're clear.
Missile evaded. Warning.
This is Gargoyle lead. We've reached the initial point and we're starting our bomb run. Targets designated. Weapon master switch arm. Stand by. Weapons released. Say again. Weapons released.
12 o'clock. Gargoyle lead, this is Citadel. Good hits on the target. That was right on the money.
Citadel, this is Gargoyle lead. We're over our targets now, but something's not right. Can you patch me through to the Lawrence?
Gargoyle lead. I'm reading your Lima Charlie. What have you got?
Warning.
That's just it, sir. There's nothing here. We hit the main headquarters building, but we're not showing any activity at the surrounding bases.
That's not possible, Gargoyle. Check your nav markers at ERS TACMAN.
Sir, I'm picking up launch transients out over the Caribbean, about 200 clicks north of Gargoyle. Do we have any assets out there I don't know about?
Negative, Citadel. No missile launches are authorized in that area. Wait. CIC reports we just lost our secure satellite feed to the Pentagon.
I'm seeing the same thing. We also just lost our feed from the KH-11 passing over the canal zone. Somebody's taking out our satellites. That just opened a big hole in our radar coverage, sir. There could be 100 planes heading to the East Coast and we wouldn't even know about it.
We've got to assume that's exactly what's happening. Artemis is launching a preemptive strike against the U.S.
What are we gonna do, sir? We've lost all communications with the U.S. mainland. Artemis has us completely isolated.
All units return to the Lawrence at once. We're gonna launch every available aircraft and send them after the Artemis attack force. If we're lucky, we can catch them before they reach their targets.